On June 23, 2025, Tampa International Airport officers responded to a disturbance call. A female passenger had been denied boarding by American Airlines on suspicion of intoxication. She was subsequently arrested and charged with disorderly conduct.
Intoxicated,
Hi.
doesn't understand, won't leave the
wanna
lounge,
say I'm
keeps
drunk, so
continuing
I'm
to
not.
board.
Go for
So
it.
She's booked for tomorrow.
booked for
Go
tomorrow?
It. I have work
Yeah.
at 10 a.m. No problem. I'm not drunk, and I can walk in straight line. So go for it. Go for it. Come on.
Listen, when they just say
Behind the back hands, slow down.
But I have work. Look, I'm not drunk. I'm not. I sat at the bar sitting here waiting.
Okay.
I didn't argue with nobody. I didn't go.
What time tomorrow?
She's on 11:51 A.
11:51 a.m.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So no, if I ever
we can
got
try to get you rebooked. though.
no, but if you personally, and I could call my dad, that's a cop officer, he would say walk a straight line. If I can't walk a straight line, that's okay.
That's not what we do. But if
That's fine.
if they make that determination that you can't fly, you can't fly.
But I'm not intoxicated.
They're a private business
So you-
and they can deny you boarding for anything. So what I'm saying is that has nothing to do with us. We don't do anything
Okay,
to
so
allow you to go home.
guaranteed, because I'm about to sue them. I'm letting you know that now, because I got the money for it. So you letting me know they're denying the flight for me not argue. I didn't do a breathalyzer. I didn't argue with nobody. All I did was walk past that, and they denied me. So you're telling me,
That you're not flying tonight.
yes, and that's
That you're
fine.
flying tomorrow morning.
And
They
that's
rebooked
fine,
you
'cause
for
I don't
tomorrow
have a
morning.
job. You know what I'm saying? I don't work 9 to 5. So as long as I know that I paid twice, and they
No,
denied,
you didn't pay twice. They just
I did
rebooked
pay,
you.
No, I did pay twice. I booked Friday and I booked today. And they didn't allow me. I'm not drunk. I can literally walk a straight line.
Well,
get
since you
what
got
I'm-
rebooked, you can't hang out
No,
here.
I hear you. But
So we have to go to the main terminal.
no, I get what you're saying. I'm not flying home to New York. That's fine. But what I'm saying is, I'm getting a bag. Because that was crazy.
So we're gonna walk you over so you could go to the main terminal.
That's
Use a
fine.
flight-
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's what the lady was saying. I can get the
Over.
new boarding
Yeah,
pass
I'm
number.
not. I'm not getting on the flight, so I'm not walking that. I'm not,
Well, that's your bag.
That's fine. I get you, but I'm not walking on that. So that's fine. Come on.
Okay, well, grab your bag.
That's fine. I love that for me.
Ma'am, grab your bag.
I'm not getting on the flight.
All right.
So it don't mean that.
Listen,
I hear you. I hear you.
you act like this, you're making
No, because now I'm mad. I've just paid $500 to get on the flight.
Well, that has nothing to do
It
with
does.
that.
It
No,
does.
it doesn't.
because
We don't
it came
work
on
for the
my
airline.
account, and she just decided to be ignorant. So no,
Well,
it
they
does.
rebooked you for tomorrow.
It doesn't matter. I got work at 10 a.m. and I'm not drunk and I'm not intoxicated. So I'm not pulling that. Respectfully.
All right, well, then it's just going to get sent to our lost and found then.
That's fine.
All right.
That's fine. I'm here for it. You didn't want to take me on a flight, and that's fine.
That has nothing to do with
And
us.
I understand that. but
Obviously,
be-
you don't, because you keep saying it.
No, because the fact that I sat here since 5 p.m., and the fact that y'all let me sat there and you let this lady sat here and close my flight that I can't get on, yes, now I have a problem. Yes, I do. I didn't have a problem before, but now I do. I didn't move from that bar to walking to right here until they got on. So now I do have a problem. That's why I'm mad. It wasn't, but before she checked me in, she said, "Oh no, you're drunk." No, I'm not. I'm sitting here sober. I'm saying
You can be mad at them, but don't be mad at us.
I'm not mad
have
at
no
you,
say.
baby.
We have no
Baby,
say on this.
baby,
You gotta grab your
listen,
things
baby,
and get
listen, baby. I can sit home sober. I don't give a. But what I'm mad at is the fact that I sat here for 2 hours and she didn't allow me to get on the flight.
You can make the complaints with
Yes, but I still, my siblings still paid for the flight that I couldn't get on.
Okay.
So that's what I'm at. It doesn't matter what the simple fact is because I'm not on that flight to get me to New York at 10 a.m. It does not matter what you're
Ma'am,
saying.
you're going to stop screaming.
No, it doesn't matter what I'm screaming. Because now the simple fact, listen, I paid a flight. All right, listen, I'm not arguing with you. Now I'm talking to my parents. Daddy, they're not letting me get on a flight because the simple fact I don't have a real ID. And before I turn it up on these motherfuckers, you better come get me. Straight like that. Straight like that. It ain't because I don't have an ID. These is the white motherfuckers and they not letting me force the port along. Go ahead, take it, Papa.
I'm not taking it. It's your bag.
Yes, you're fiending. No, I do have to do that because you're fiending like I'm an animal, and I don't have no Mary Jane, and I don't have none of that. So now y'all about to sit here and take me. So now y'all about to be so tough, and now my cops is about to hear you because now you're on some bullshit. I said what I said,
146
and
copy.
I said what I said, and I don't guarantee it. I don't have no weed. I'm not drunk. I'm not intoxicated. So, yeah, I'm gonna act a fool.
All right. Well, if you act a fool, you're gonna talk yourself into going to jail, and you don't want to do that because then you're not gonna make your flight at all.
Because you know what? I got work at 9 a.m.
All right. Well, let's get going.
So come on, Papa.
Let's make progress.
Come on, Papa. Let's go. And I promise you, my dead son. I promise you, my dead son gonna end all y'all careers.
All right, come on.
I promise you. I promise you, my dead son is gonna end your career, and y'all gonna wish y'all ain't never do this. My son.
You got
died-
somebody coming to pick you up?
No, I'm driving home. My son died 2 days ago.
So
And
you drove
wanna
here?
Treat me like an animal? I live in New York, and you wanna treat me like this? That's the business bro gonna up.
So where you going now?
New York.
You're not going to New York right now.
How much you want to bet I'm going?
Not
How
right
much you
now.
wanna bet?
What, you driving there?
The deceased mother that's going through what she's going through, and I'm not drunk. I drunk 2 margaritas.
All
and
right,
I
I'm not
promise-
saying you are drunk.
I just want you to understand. Just think about it. The mother that just lost her child 2 days ago, and she's explaining to you that she's not drunk. I could walk a straight line, and I still made sure I didn't board. Better than birds are going to take care of you. I'm not going to argue.
So where you going now?
Take me. Take me wherever
Well,
you
I got the
going.
operations manager coming to talk to you.
Right, go for it. Come on.
So we're just going to hang out right here.
Yeah. I
They're
love
right there.
that. I love it. Come on. I love that. My son died yesterday. Bugging.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Your child lives today, tomorrow. I'm not drinking. That was the first drink I ever had in 3 years. My child died. You're
I'm sorry to
bugging, and
hear
you
that.
made me miss my flight.
No, I didn't make
yes,
you miss
you
your
did.
flight.
This one right here did. And I promise you, on everything I love, your child gonna feel that pain that I felt. Because I lost my child off of SIDS, bro. And you stopped my flight. So I promise
nobody
you,
stopped
I promise you, all the hell that it is that I dealt with right now, bro, you about to get it. You about to get it. I promise you about to get it. And that shit hurt. Because I got work. I gotta work 9 to 5, bro. And you stopped my flight.
Nobody
So
stopped your
yes,
flight.
you
We didn't
did.
stop
Because
your
you said
flight.
I was.
The airline's authority here is grounded in federal law. Under Title 49 of the United States Code, Section 44,902, air carriers may refuse transport to any passenger they determine poses a safety risk, including suspected intoxication. This is a private contractual right, not a government action, and therefore the Fourth Amendment does not apply. This distinction matters. Because American Airlines is a private actor, the subject had no constitutional right to board. Her remedy lies in contract law and consumer protection, not in the First or Fourth Amendment against the airline itself. However, the airline's determination was entirely subjective. No breathalyzer was administered. No field sobriety test was conducted. The subject repeatedly and explicitly requested objective testing. That absence creates significant evidentiary vulnerability for any civil breach of contract or negligence claim. Now, turning to law enforcement's legal authority, officers were not investigating a DUI. They had no obligation to administer a sobriety test. Their role was limited to maintaining order and, if necessary, removing the subject from a restricted area under Florida Statute Section 810.08 Trespass in a structure. The trespass warning was lawfully issued. Tampa International Airport, though publicly accessible, is private property managed by the Airport Authority. Officers hold statutory authority under Florida Statute Section 810.08 to issue a formal trespass warning and enforce removal from the premises. The central legal question is whether the subject's conduct met the threshold for disorderly conduct under Florida Statute Section 877.03. That statute requires conduct that corrupts public morals, outrages the sense of public decency, or breaches the peace. Florida courts have held this statute must be applied narrowly in D.G. versus State, decided by Florida's 3rd District Court of Appeal in 1995. The court reversed a disorderly conduct conviction, where the defendant's behavior, while loud and confrontational, remained verbal in nature. Mere offensive speech is not sufficient. Objective disruption of public order is required. The prosecution's strongest argument here rests on three factors. First, the duration of the disruption exceeding 10 minutes in a high-traffic terminal. Second, the subject's repeated refusal to comply with lawful officer direction. And third, the escalating nature of the verbal conduct, which progressed from complaint to statements referencing harm to a third party's child. The defense's strongest counter-argument invokes the First Amendment. The Supreme Court, established in City of Houston v. Hill, decided in 1987 that profane and emotionally charged speech directed at government actors is constitutionally protected. Arrest based on speech alone, absent conduct that objectively disrupts public order, violates the First Amendment. The subject's most legally significant statements were those referencing an airline employee's child experiencing pain. Under Counterman v. Colorado, decided by the Supreme Court in 2023, a true threat requires the speaker to be subjectively aware that the statement could be perceived as threatening. Statements made in acute grief, in context, are unlikely to satisfy this standard. Officers issued a clear and lawful warning, advising the subject that continued conduct would result in arrest. This warning is legally significant. It establishes that the subject had notice, continued the conduct voluntarily, and cannot later claim ignorance of the consequences. It also demonstrates officers exhausted verbal options before moving to arrest. The arrest itself was executed using soft, empty hand control, the lowest effective level of physical force. Under Graham v. Connor, decided by the Supreme Court in 1989, force is assessed by its objective reasonableness given the totality of circumstances. A compliant subject, no weapon, no physical aggression, minimal force was appropriate and applied correctly. The pat-down was conducted by a female officer. This is procedurally significant. Florida law enforcement standards require same-gender searches absent exigent circumstances. Compliance with this protocol protects the integrity of the search and insulates the department from a separate civil rights challenge under the 14th Amendment's privacy doctrine. The subject disclosed that her son had died 2 days prior. This fact does not negate criminal culpability, but it carries three distinct legal implications. First, it is directly relevant to prosecutorial discretion in deciding whether to pursue charges. Second, it bears on sentencing if conviction follows. Third, it triggers crisis intervention standards that officers are trained to apply. Florida's Crisis Intervention Team training, adopted by the Tampa Police Department, identifies acute bereavement as a recognized crisis trigger, requiring specialized de-escalation protocols. Officers did not request a CIT response at any point during this encounter. That omission is relevant to any post-incident administrative review and to the proportionality analysis in any civil action.
But I was too drunk, and you did, and it's fine. I'm gonna do a breathalyzer, and you're gonna see. But it really hurts from a woman. It really hurts from a woman from the day and age that's not even 30. And if she is 30,
You're gonna keep yelling like that?
no, because it hurts. I just lost my child 2 days ago, and you literally told me I couldn't get on a flight. So you're gonna see. I hear you, sweetheart. I'm not drunk.
Airlines said you couldn't board.
Yes, you did.
American Airlines. I'm not
And that's
American
fine, and I respectfully hear you. And what I'm saying to you
I
as
don't
a
think you are
woman,
hearing
what
me.
I'm saying, I'm not mad at you. What I'm saying to you as a woman, you stopped me from getting on a flight that I'm not drunk on.
You're not listening to us.
Because we didn't say.
I'm not mad at you.
American Airlines said you
Baby,
couldn't
what
board.
I don't think you understand what I'm saying. I hear you. I'm not mad at you. When whoever comes to get me and ID me,
I'm not sure. you
baby,
understand
what I'm
what's going
saying
on
is
here.
that I'm not mad at you. What I'm mad at is the fact that I can't get on my airlines to go to a 9 to 5 that I'm paying for.
I
My son
understand that.
died 2 days ago, and you're not letting me allow to go on the plane. My son died. I can't bury him no more because you're already making me late to my flight where I
Listen.
I gotta bury my son. Ain't listen nothing. Because no, I'm mad, but because I can't bury my son. It doesn't matter what you're saying.
I understand that
Bring
you're upset, but
911.
you
It
gotta
doesn't
control
matter,
your
bro.
volume.
My
You're a
guy,
little
my
loud.
brother, my son died from the mother. No! Now you started me because now I missed my
They're not gonna let you
flight.
stay
My
here at the
son
airport.
died. Listen, my son died from breathing.
Okay, you
So
don't.
no, because you
got about 1
delayed
second.
me.
We're not
No,
gonna do this.
no, we're not gonna do this because you brought me to this. Because you brought me, you stopped me from getting on my airline as a human civilian, as a black woman. You stopped me from that because whatever the airline was. Now let me let you know something. Let me let you know something. I'm not arguing with anybody here. Let me let you know something. I'm not drunk.
Trespass?
My son died from
Yeah.
from breathing,
right.
and I'm not mad.
All right. That's enough.
That's fine. That's fine.
That's enough.
That's fine. Yeah,
Need the
take
phone.
it. Go ahead, take it, Papa. I'm not mad. I'm just telling you my son died.
We
from
gave
breathing.
you a chance.
And you can't take it. Take it. Go ahead. Go ahead, Papa. Take the bag. My son dead. Take it. My son dead. Here in the heaven gates. Take it. Sweetheart, I'm not disrespecting you. I'm just telling you. I'm not from here. I'm telling you, you allegedly let me didn't get on the flight because my son is dead and he didn't breathe on the 4th flight that he was blue. So you want to treat me like an animal? Go for it. Just let you know. Record this. Record this because the mother that was a sis.
All right.
I'm not arguing
We're
with
gonna
the
go to
photographer.
route departures.
Go for it. Go for it. I'm not mad at it. I don't give a what you is because I'm violating all y'all. Since my son dead, I'm gonna violate all y'all. So it's cool.
You seem fun.
It is. It's very fun. They're drilling in. I'm gonna.
Make sure I pat her down.
You gonna what?
No, I ain't even gonna say nothing. Go ahead, arrest me. Go ahead, arrest me.
Pretty sure you are under
But when
arrest.
that dead son. Go
Do you have
ahead.
anything on you? Should
No, no, mama. No, mama.
All right, you don't need to be.
No, mama. I'm going.
That's disgusting. All of this, they're gonna take off in the jail, okay?
Go ahead. I'm just letting you make sure I don't know I don't have no weapons, so I don't want you to think.
Thank you.
That's all. It wasn't to be sexual or none of that. You want to
Gonna
make
open
sure
it?
my animal?
It's not locked.
I got a picture of it.
Did you? Let me just grab a picture of her real quick.
Yep.
Here's the card. You look at me real quick. Just so you know, you are trespassed, okay?
I'm not.
So if you're here and you don't have official business here, you will be arrested for
I do
trespass.
have official business.
I'm just saying, but if you don't,
I do have official business,
All
and
right.
my son died, and you already didn't let me fly.
huh? I'm good.
Now, the grades. Officers receive a B. Initial de-escalation was patient and legally sound. The trespass warning, pat-down protocol, and use of minimum necessary force were all procedurally correct. The deduction reflects a failure to request crisis intervention resources after the subject disclosed acute bereavement, a missed obligation under CIT standards that could have altered the outcome. The subject receives a C+. Her grievance against the airline was legitimate, and she was never physically aggressive. However, her decision to verbally escalate over an extended period, refusing lawful direction, making statements referencing harm to a third party, provided officers with both the legal basis and the practical necessity for arrest. Composure would have preserved her legal position far more effectively. American Airlines receives a C. The authority to deny boarding is clear under federal law. But the absence of any objective sobriety assessment, combined with a failure to document the basis for the denial, creates precisely the litigation exposure the subject threatened. Authority exercised without documented justification is authority that does not survive a courtroom. Lessons learned. For law enforcement, crisis intervention is not optional when a subject discloses acute mental health stressors. Bereavement is a documented trigger. Calling for CIT support is not a sign of weakness. It is the tactically and legally superior response. Officers who skip this step expose themselves and their department to administrative and civil liability. For citizens, your First Amendment rights are real, but they do not protect you from the consequences of conduct that crosses from speech into objective disruption. If you believe your rights have been violated, the correct response is to comply calmly, document everything, and pursue remedies through counsel, not escalation. Escalation gives law enforcement exactly what they need to justify arrest. For airlines, federal boarding authority is broad, but it is not unlimited from a civil liability standpoint. Subjective determinations made without objective testing, particularly in cases involving identifiable protected class members, are difficult to defend. Document the basis. Apply standards consistently. The cost of a breathalyzer is considerably lower than the cost of litigation. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic that you would like us to discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching. And do not forget to check out our second channel, Street Bodycam, for even more police interaction and courtroom content.